You are now logged into Raw United Starseeds at www.cosmicchild.me.com.
This is a KHEMWEST public service announcement for the perpetuation of higher consciousness.
Making a choice to take a chance could change your life. Every day we make choices, and our job for ourselves is to make the best and wisest choice. Then we must learn to take the chances that allow us to live life from our highest excitement. In other words, do what you like. This action will align you more and more with your higher self, that first mind we always hear, and produce more and more synchronicities for you in your life. And this is the beginning of a life change for your better. This is a KHEMWEST public service announcement for the perpetuation of higher consciousness.
Your ancient future is now.
Yo, it's good. The DFSI, Dawn Father Scientific of Sour Space. Your ancient future's now. Welcome to KHEMWEST 2012.
Of a force. He said there's a force out there that holds everything together in our bodies and in our world. He said we must assume behind this force the existence of a conscious mind, an intelligent mind. He said this mind is the matrix of all matter. This mind is the matrix of all matter. The father of quantum theory, Max Planck, said that there is an energy, a field of energy that holds everything together, that this is not solid and we are not solid. Belief is the code that takes that field of energy, possibilities, and translates that field into the reality of this world. Belief is the code that translates possibilities into the reality of this world. Here's what scientists say to us about the way this world works. Scientists are telling us now that in this field, all possibilities already exist in the quantum energy, in the soup of quantum possibility. All possibilities already exist. In the quantum possibilities, you are already healed. Peace has already happened. Joy is already everywhere. All of the greatest suffering, all of the greatest peace already exists in the quantum possibilities. And here's what they say happens with you and me. That with our mind, we reach in to those possibilities. We imagine our healing. We imagine the peace. We imagine our perfect relationship. We imagine the abundance in our lives with our mind. And that's how we lock that possibility into place. And with our heart, we give that possibility life. We breathe life into the image of our mind through the feeling in our heart and make it real in our world. I want to share with you the science of how this happens. We have to understand what a belief is. We talk about belief. What is a belief? Belief is the marriage. It is a union of thought and emotion. Thought and emotion. And now we have to define thought and emotion. This is an image from an ancient Sanskrit text. It shows the energy centers of the body, the chakras. I know you all are familiar with chakras. They say that thought happens in the upper chakras, right here. This is thought. This is where we imagine the quantum possibility. The emotion happens in the creative center, in the lower chakras. This is emotion. And they say our emotions are only two: love, fear. Love and the opposite of love. So when we think a thought in our mind, we fuel that thought. We give our thought life through the love or the fear that we place into the thought. And when we do that, we create a feeling. And now we have a definition for feeling. Feeling is the union, the marriage of emotion and thought. What we think of a possibility and our love or our fear of that thought. Does that make sense? Is that good? This is important because we're going to use this. Does this make sense? Okay? What is the one energy center in the body that does not have the circle? What is the one center that we have not talked about here? Precisely, the heart. Feeling happens in our heart. Feeling doesn't happen in the mind. Feeling doesn't happen in the lower, well, a little bit, but not much in the lower centers. Feeling happens in our heart. Feeling and belief are connected. Feeling and belief. So in our hearts, we have hate, sadness, joy, compassion. These are feelings. These are not emotions. To have hate, sadness, joy, compassion, we must have a thought, and then the love or the fear for that thought that creates these feelings. So now we have a definition of feeling. Feeling is the union of thought and emotion. You're going to see this in a 2,000-year-old text this afternoon. Exactly the same thing. So our belief translates the quantum possibilities that we imagine into the physical reality of our world. And I want to show you how. I want to show you how that happens. I don't want you just to believe me, to take my word. I want to show you the proof so your mind can see the proof. Belief is what translates those possibilities into the atoms of our world. The quantum possibility exists as waves only. But this world is made of atoms. So I think you're going to like what you're going to see.
Hotel, it's Dr. Navaroo here, the author of New Knowledge. And check out my lectures on KHEMWEST Broadcasting. And just wanted to remind y'all, remember, change your thoughts and you change your destiny. Alright? Hotel.
You're watching the KHEMWEST Broadcasting Network. Your ancient future is now. Welcome to KHEMWEST.
This is a KHEMWEST public service announcement for the perpetuation of higher consciousness.
Making a choice to take a chance could change your life. Every day we make choices, and our job for ourselves is to make the best and wisest choice. Then we must learn to take the chances that allow us to live life from our highest excitement. In other words, do what you like. This action will align you more and more with your higher self, that first mind we always hear, and produce more and more synchronicities for you in your life. And this is the beginning of a life change for your better. This is a KHEMWEST public service announcement for the perpetuation of higher consciousness.
You are now logged into Ross United Starseeds at www.cosmicchild.me.com.